Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, it is that time of the week once again. It is that time of the week once again. Europa League football, round of 16. Gosh, where do we start? Where do we actually start for this game? Because I know for a fact that this game means everything right now. It definitely means a lot to Arsenal fans. I know it means a lot to Arsenal fans because for me, I know for a fact this is the only way that Arsenal are getting back into the Champions League this season, or even Europe itself. So, round of 16. I think you've heard me say it a couple times here and there, revenge tour. Revenge tour. That's all this game is. This game is a revenge tour. We need revenge after what happened last year against this team. So obviously the Europa League draw happened. Everyone picked out. And we're sitting there like, it's impossible. It is very impossible that Arsenal will get this team. Lord beholds, Arsenal picked out Olympiacos. Olympiacos. For those that don't remember, Olympiacos beat us in extra time with about a minute to go. Scored the winning goal at the Emirates. We lost 2-1 that day. We drew 2-2 on aggregate. Their two away goals beat us and knocked us out of the Europa League last year, which we had the most brilliant chance of winning. But it didn't happen because we got lazy. To be honest, I don't even know what we got. But you know what? I will say this, it was a very, very horrible time. It was horrible. I felt upset. I felt sick. I was so upset. When you see that goal go in, like, no. But watch it with me. Why don't you?
Your captain to deliver.
In by Masouras. Wide again from Al Abdullawi.
You can't make
Lifted
this.
in
You
by
can't make this.
Masouras. Al-Arabi!
How did we manage this? How did we
They've
allow
won
that
it!
to happen?
A minute out from time!
Yeah, we can't let this happen again this week. We need to go to Athens and we need to destroy them. We need to take them to the point where it is absolute domination, that they can't have a chance to come back into this game. It's away. We're playing away first. We need to get them 2 goals. We need to get 2 or 3 goals. We can't just have them thinking that they're back in this game when they come back to the Emirates. We can't let them think that they have a chance to win this game. They have a chance to knock us out. Socrates cannot get revenge on us. He cannot stop us from scoring. If Socrates stops us from scoring, I'm just going to be like, right. So that happened again. We need to win this game. If we can't win this game, then I'm going to be very, very upset, and it's going to hurt, because that means next year Arsenal's not in European competitions. Again, I wouldn't mind not being in European competition, so we can focus on the Premier League and getting better and getting up back to where we should have been. Do what Liverpool did for a couple of years, not be in the Champions League or Europa League, and when they finally got back into it, they won it. They won the Premier League the next year. They were challenging for the Premier League. Klopp had everyone doing exactly what he wanted. We need that. But again, to get into Champions League means that we've won the Europa League title, which I want. We should have done it a couple of years ago against Chelsea. Second half, let's not talk about that. Let's just not talk about that. We were really bad and really poor. We can't have mistakes. Basically, this game is mistake-free. We can't have any mistakes. The players can't do the wrong things ever again. They need to just be able to do everything correctly, the way that we want them to be done, and we just move on from it. Because quite frankly, it was very shocking at how we were playing that game. It was very embarrassing, I would say, for sure. So, no mistakes like we did against Burnley. No passing across the box. No, nothing that would make us look bad. Nothing that will potentially give another team a goal. Cannot have it. If we do that, we will lose our games. We need to be in this competition. And I have a big shout out. Xhaka, you need redemption after what you did on the weekend. A lot of big redemption. Leno, you need to, if you see a player even in front of you that's on the opposite team, you need to boot that ball out of the area. Because we cannot have a mistake like we had against Burnley. It cannot happen. That happening was so destroying. Especially before half time. Like I'm not gonna get into that. I've done that all in my review. I did it all in my review. I screamed and I shouted and I did everything. We cannot have the same thing that we did last week against Burnley happen against Olympiacos. If we have a chance on goal, that ball best be in the back of the net. That best be bulging the back of the net backwards with the ball imprint. We need to get 2 or 3 goals in this game because I don't want a repeat of last year. If there's a repeat of last year, then what? I don't know what to do. Because quite frankly, right now, we're not making the Europa League or Champions League, but by the Premier League. The way that we're playing in the Premier League, we're not doing it. So Europa League is our main source to get back into the European competition. And this is the way we're going to do it. We have to beat Olympiacos today. And then whoever comes in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals and the final, we need to walk over them. Yes, bear in mind, we may need some help from other teams to knock out some teams. But again, we need to win this competition. This competition is based on everything that we need. We need to be able to dominate. We need to be able to run through teams. We need to be able to score goals and defend as well. Everyone needs to be on top form. Everyone needs to be running at full pace. Aubameyang, Saka, Pepe, Lacazette, Willian, Odegaard, whoever is in the starting attacking lineup, you need, you really, really, really need to be on top form. You have to be able to push that ball in and out wherever you want to push it. You have to be able to score goals. It needs to be done. Otherwise, Arsenal, we are stuck. We are going to be stuck in this rut. And we're not going to be able to get great players to our team. We're going to have to work with what we can get, who we can get. We may lose players. Who knows? Aubameyang might be like, he might not want to stay. So, this is an important game. These 2 next games, away and home, this week and next week, and we got Tottenham on Sunday. These are important games. We cannot field a weak team against Olympiacos just because we got Tottenham on Sunday, we need to field a strong squad, field a very strong squad against Tottenham as well, and then a very strong squad against Olympiacos when they come to the Emirates next week. We cannot stop. We cannot not pull any punches. We need to punch them 1-2 in the mouth. We need to score our goals. And we need to defend like their life depended on it. This is a very important game. Okay? A very important game for all Arsenal fans and Arsenal itself as a club. Not being in European competitions because Kroenke hasn't really given us any money. So we need to make that money through competitions. So once we can do this, it's going to be fantastic. But we need to win this game. Understand? We need to win this game. It just needs to happen, and we need to get this goal running, score goals. Aubameyang, Saka, we cannot miss the opportunities that we did on the weekend. It can't happen. It cannot happen again. Okay? So, I will do a review. This is just a build-up. But I will do a review tomorrow. Thank you all for staying here. Thank you all for sharing and subscribing. I'm looking forward to this game. It's going to be a very intense game. It's going to be very nerve-edging and nail-biting. So the review is going to be very interesting. But again, thank you all for sharing and stay safe. Be blessed. Thank you. Bye.
Olympiacos begging for a whistle. Arsenal need this bonus time. Aubameyang! Oh my word! Time stood still. The ball sat up and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with the tie at his feet steered it wide.